Good morning everyone, welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel, and I'm getting pretty sick of seeing this site. But we are on a fresh save, other than the fact that we have a jet ski. That's how things have gotten these days. We have a jet ski on dry land, but that's for a very good reason. What I'm doing is another Discord challenge, and this is suggested by CG in the video ideas section of the McGrory zone in the RLS Discord, and this is the built not bought challenge. So we have $100,000, and for that money we're going to buy something, nothing crazy fast, but like quite a nice car, race it around the track, get a lap time, and then for another $100,000 we're gonna buy something and build it. So I'm not entirely sure how this is all gonna turn out, but a BX track, it's gonna be hard to beat, you know. That's okay, for under 100 grand. Oh look, a Lansdale 3.8 race for 100 grand. Pretty much exactly. Wait, taxis. They take it over. Okay, that sucks. Right, fast automotive. I did play with the Moonhawk Group 5 in free roam. It's also broken in free roam, so I don't really know what that's all about. This is quite tempting. 70 grand. If we bought this, what we would do is we'd just round, you know what I mean? So, well, what would this actually be? So 75 grand, okay. So what we would do is we would say $75,000 is what I have to build a car. Okay, screw it. Let's do the ETK. I will catch you guys. Oh, do you see that? Kind of spawned there for a second. But yeah, I will catch you guys in a minute when it finally arrives. Okay. Why did it spawn there? Why didn't it just spawn here? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh no, we're in the jet. Wait, hold on. What does the jet ski sound like? Let's do a sound check on a jet ski. Oh, what was that? Hold on a minute. Can we like drive this? No, maybe if the ETK wasn't there. Well, that's some fun physics. Okay, that's not what today's video is about. Let's get this up to the racetrack and set some base times. Okay, so this is us lining up to start our lap, but it's quite funny because we were actually talking not necessarily about this ETK, but about getting like an ETK wrench spec, you know, like a really fast road car. But I think this is actually more interesting because the difference would be that in the road car, I would lose time in the corners but be really fast in the straights, whereas this is a race car. This will be very fast around the corners, but it only has 264 horsepower, so I'll need to make up my time with just sheer power, and that's a challenge. So let's see how it goes. Target time of 220. What's this going to do? Okay, the brakes are excellent, and because it's not really that powerful, it's actually extremely predictable. It's a little bit softer than I maybe would have expected. That big oversteer moment there was from the weight transfer between the changing directions. We are probably going to have the weight advantage with whatever we get, because 1500 kilos is quite heavy, and let's face it, if I'm trying to buy a race car, I'm not exactly going to buy like a 2-ton Bastion. I'm going to buy something that's probably a bit lighter. I'm kind of thinking BX, Pessima, a speaker maybe. Yeah, I don't really know, but either way, yeah, this does have racing tires, does have racing brakes. It is you know, fully independent, modern, well put together suspension. So there's yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. Okay, we have full on spun it. This, you know, this isn't as tight as I would have expected, but I guess it's because it's a driving experience car and not like an actual GT class car, so I suppose it is that little bit softer, more kind of yeah, just a bit softer, less aggressive. 2:11 for our first lap, but that was with a big spin. We definitely overbraked for that corner there. .145 over the hill really isn't that slow. When you consider that the one car challenges were usually doing about 165, I know that's 20 miles an hour faster, but those cars usually have like 600-700 horsepower. This has 240, sorry, 260. So I would say it's really not that bad. I've also kind of learned how it drives now. This lap has been very nice. Few oversteer moments and little bits of unpredictability, but really not bad. Let's see what we get. I think this is about as good as we're going to get, and that is a 157.68. Okay, so we have $75,000 to beat a 157.68. I need to take a note of that. Okay, so we have $88,000, which means that come the end of this build, we should have $8,000 left. Is that correct? No, that is entirely not correct. We should have $13,000 left. Okay, right, so we need to keep that in mind. We need to have $13,000 left over by the time we have bought and built this car. What are we going to get? So I think this is where this is going to change a little bit from normal videos. Usually I would kind of skip the build process and just summarize it, but this is all about the build, isn't it? Oh, now that would be interesting, taking an estate rolling chassis, but it is $7 grand straight off the rip. It's also worth mentioning cars are a lot more expensive in 2.2.2, so yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do is, rather than me skip the build process and just summarize it, this is all about the build. So let's see what we can do. Street tuned K series. Okay. We did mention a speaker. Okay. We did mention a speaker. I'm not seeing anything else that really excites me. I mean, that could be fun. That could be very fun, but I think that would be way too easy. I want to give myself a challenge. I want to actually build something, because if I just put race tires on that, it'll destroy the ETK. But not bought. I mean, the Sunburst Shuby, that could work. 5 grand, 300,000 miles, or the speaker. You know, let's do the speaker. Let's do the speaker. I did think about speakers whilst in that on the track, and so I'll take a speaker. I will catch you guys in 50 seconds. Okay, folks, let's see what we can do with our speaker. So, anti-lock brakes, definitely, although they're $200. Wow, okay. Well, already starting off pretty not great. Brake line lock we don't care about. Engine we will come back to, but this does have the big one. That might be good for us. That might be good for us. Effectively, what I would like to do is give this thing all of the suspension and everything first, and then we'll come back. We will spend the rest of the money on power. So for independent suspension we want, okay, front spindles, race front coilovers, race front sway bar, 5 lug wheels, we want race discs, race pads. Now wheels, we need something budget but big. So what have we got? 15 by 10s for $500. They might work. Do they have just normal race tires? Hold on. Yep. Okay, they're quite tall, but they look cool. Do we get normal size race tires? We do. Beautiful. Okay. I think that's what we'll do then. We'll stick to those. So, steering, quick ratio race. Hood, can we lighten it? Is there like a... Nah, not really. If it doesn't make the car lighter or faster, I do not care about it. So, radiator, well, reliability is maybe another thing to think about. Rear bumper, don't really care, we'll just leave that. Rear seats we will remove later on. Okay, rear suspension, so we want a race limited slip with race adjustable gears and race rear coilovers with a race rear sway bar. Then we want to put on the same 15 by 10s, I think they were. So up here, 15 by 10s, $500. That's the right thing. With the 285 4015 race tires. Yes. Yes. Very, very cool. Okay, so right door, can we do lightweight glass? No, we can't. Okay. What else do we need? A roll cage to stiffen the chassis a little bit. What else? On the trunk, we want a spoiler. What can we do here? A Nome GT wing? Okay, sure, why not? I mean, that is vertical. Okay, cool. Wheelie bars, we don't care. Wiper panel, we don't care. Rear bumper support, we don't care. So, wow, we've came in way under budget. So, we have, let me try and work this out. We have $42,000 to spend on performance, as in power. So what can we do about that? We could put on the Bolide V8, which I think would be very, very cool. Side exit exhaust. That's not there. Oh, it's coming out there. Okay, cool. Sure, why not? Engine long block. Oh, so many options. Performance long block. Paintable? Sure. Why not? Adjustable race ECU. Ultra heavy duty mounts. Intake. I don't know what will kill this engine, so can we do a stage 3? Oil pan, we'll do a race oil pan. We'll do a side X exhaust. And a race 6. Oh, it's a 5-speed sequential. Fun. Okay. Oh, look, we have a bug catcher now. That's cool. Let's swap the hood to match. Okay. So we have a lot of tuning to do, but we have came in. Give me 2 seconds. 77,236 minus 53. 50,396 equals 26,000 minus 13,000. Okay, we have came under budget by $13,000. That's enough to buy maybe a tow rig to take this to the track. Maybe. I doubt it. Or like it could do a really sick paint job. Okay, so I actually have been tuning one of these for the road racing series in RLS, so I kind of know what I want, but not really. So, okay. Oh, now I can't really remember what I did. That's probably a bit high. Let's get it dropped. Okay. And then the rear, I think, was actually rather soft, if I remember correctly. But still stiffer than it comes. That's very low. Let's get that raised. Beautiful. Okay. Now, transmission's fine, probably. We'll see. Now it's time for tuning. So 3 degrees up front is crazy. Let's see, can we... Oh, that was the rear. I'm editing now. Accident. So that's 1.2, still a bit much. Okay, that's bang on 1 degrees. That'll do nicely. This will be hopefully about 1.2. That'll do it. Alright, toe, we have a little bit in on the front and quite a bit out on the rear. So that out, we definitely want to change to be in. At least a little bit. There we go. Little tiny bit in the front. We want to make just a tiny bit out. Okay, cool. Tire pressures, drop these right down to about 14. And then we will bring the wheels in because the offset's crazy. No, we might have to just fully bottom them out, just hope for the best. Okay, okay. That's actually, wow. Wow, that fitment. Okay, well, here we go. Here is our speaker that is now $12,000 under budget. And let's paint it. Because every good race car needs a paint job. Bright orange? No, bit garish for this. Not bad. Or do we go full matte Farah? Screw it, we're going full matte Farah. Yep, matte Farah did a really cool build on a notchback Fox body, so... Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, it's hitting valve float at 8,000, so I think this needs a little bit more work in the tuning department, but that is okay. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so I actually did make a change there. I bought a new engine, so that's another 5 grand off. So we are now 19 minus 13. We are $6,000 away from our budget cap, and I hope that the car is built. If it needs anything more, we're getting tight. I can do some weight savings as well. Actually, I've just remembered by seeing the seats in the car. So let's do the passenger seat. Let's do the rear seat. Let's do the door panels. Door panel. Oh, it's one end. Okay, fair. That'll probably do, to be fair. I doubt this thing's very heavy. Nope, it's 1359, so it's about 150 kilos lighter than the ETK. It has 200 more horsepower, 300 more horsepower. My real question is about whether it's going to be very civilized in the corners. That's really my concern. But it sounds incredible. Woo! I don't like that torque curve. I don't know why it falls off after 5,000 RPM. That's a real shame. Well, this is it. We're at the track. We have a 157.68 to beat. Let's see. I worry that I've made the gear ratios too short because I'm in 5th at 90 and I need to do at least 150 down the straight. Remember, it does only have 5 gears, but wow, this thing is quick. Okay. A little bit sketchy on the exit of that corner. Come on, we need to beat that. Okay. We are topping out at 140 because of gearing. That's an issue. That's a real issue. And the car drives great. It's actually very, very well behaved. But this engine, while it sounds great, just isn't the right one. We should have put the better one in. That was not faster. I think we need to go back to the drawing board a little bit and see what we can do. Okay, so back at the drawing board. Definitely need to extend these out, like, quite a lot. I was tuning the car as if it was a speed. It was the 3.2 V8 from the Bullied, but it's not, and you can't treat it that way. So, I'm trying to think what else could do. I mean, that might be enough if we can just keep it in the power band for longer with longer gear ratios, then we might be okay. That might do it. Okay, $200. That's not going to eat into our budget very much at all. Okay, so let's see how much gearing makes a difference to just this lap time. Because that's all we've changed. Let's go. Okay, big sideways moment there. Bit of understeer into this corner. Okay, we're already doing much better on the straight this time. Almost 170. Can we hit it over the hill? We can. 170 on the brakes. And not a second too soon. Perfect. Okay, first flying lap coming up. Okay, 159.90, 156.60. Wait, hold on. 156.39. Is that fast enough? Yeah, it is. We've won. So our standing start out lap beat the bot car by a second, a whole second. Wow. Okay, well, there we go. Built not bought for the track. Definitely a win. Definitely a win. Yeah, not only does this look cooler, it sounds cooler, it is cooler. It's probably more versatile because I bet you this can probably do a little bit of drifting if I was just to tighten up the rear diff a bit. Whereas that ETK doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, 300,000 mile speaker has just outdone I don't know how many miles ETK for what, 6 grand less? What are we at? Oh no, we made money from the crashes. Okay, logbook. How much have we spent? Financial history. So insurance, we don't care about that, right? Bought this speaker for 11.2. Did all of this for 50.3, so that brings us up to 61.5. Then we tuned the vehicle at 62.5. Then we bought the new engine 67.5. plus 2 more tuning sessions, so 68 grand. 68, so 7 grand under budget, and we were able to go a second faster, and with a bit more tuning, a bit more kind of working it out, a bit more finessing, we would go a lot faster. And this thing is just cooler. I mean, listen to it. Ready? Oh wait, no. Again, why do I keep trying to rev cars whilst they're in gear? And this has side pipes and shoots flames. And Matt Farah had one. So, who's winning? Clearly bot. Not bot. Built. Clearly built. Okay guys, have a nice day. Take it easy. Catch you all soon. Bye.